At the peak of his fame, he simply disappeared. If there's one actor who had everyone obsessed in recent years, it's Kang Tae Oh. From being an almost unknown name to becoming Korea's sweetheart, he proved that one role can change everything. With Extraordinary Attorney Woo, Kang Tae Oh won over millions of fans worldwide, but soon after, he had to enlist in the military, interrupting his meteoric rise. Now, with his return and already starring in another new hit, the question is, can he still regain the hype he had before completing his military service? Today, we're diving into Kang Tae Oh's story, his journey to stardom, the rumors about a possible romance with Park Yoon-bin, and of course, whether he can really dominate K-dramas from now on. So stay until the end, because in this video, I'm going to tell you everything. Before becoming one of the most talked about actors today, Kang Tae Oh was just an ordinary young man from Incheon, South Korea. Born on June 20th, 1994, he grew up without major aspirations in the entertainment world. Unlike many actors who show a passion for acting from an early age, Tae Oh didn't initially plan to pursue this career. His original dream was to become an athlete. During his childhood and teenage years, he dedicated himself to sports, but over time, he realized that it wasn't what he truly wanted to do for the rest of his life. His change of path came almost by chance. In high school, he started to take an interest in the entertainment world after participating in some school activities related to performance. That was when he realized he enjoyed being on stage and thought he might take it seriously. Little by little, his desire to act grew, and he decided to take a risk. Still without much understanding of how the entertainment industry worked, Kang Tae Oh auditioned for some agencies and ended up being accepted by Fantagio, a company known for launching actors and idols. Cha Yun-woo and Kim Seon-ho, for example, are currently under the same agency, and that's where he took his first step toward his career. But here comes an interesting detail. He didn't debut as a solo actor. At the time, Fantagio was betting on a new concept in the Korean market and created a group called 5 Prize, composed of 5 young men who combined acting and music. The idea was to turn these young men into actor idols, meaning artists who could act and also promote themselves as a sort of boy group. 5 Prize debuted in 2013 with the web drama After School, lucky or not, marking Kang Tae Oh's first experience with professional acting. The project gained moderate success among the youth audience and opened some doors for the group on TV. However, the concept never really took off. Unlike traditional idols, they didn't have a strong fandom or musical hits, and in the K-drama world, they were still seen as rookies with little experience. In the following years, Kang Tae Oh tried to establish himself as a solo actor, taking on secondary roles in various productions. He appeared in dramas like Forever Young, 2014, a Korean-Vietnamese project that gained him popularity in Vietnam, You Are Too Much, 2017, and Netflix My First Love, 2019. Despite his constant presence in the industry, he hadn't yet landed a role that would place him among Korea's top entertainment names, but that was about to change. After years of playing supporting roles, it seemed Kang Tae Oh was destined to remain just another side character in the Korean industry. He gathered projects, had a modest fan base, and was recognized for his talent, but he was still missing that one role that would change everything. That turning point finally came in 2022 when he was cast in one of the most unexpectedly popular dramas of recent years, Extraordinary Attorney Woo. At first, few believed the series would become a hit, with a plot focused on an autistic lawyer and her challenges in the workplace. Extraordinary Attorney Woo didn't seem like the typical K-drama to captivate international audiences, but everything changed when the first episodes aired. The compelling story, Park Yoon-bin's flawless performance, and the characters' chemistry quickly turned the drama into one of Netflix's biggest successes that year. And it was in this setting that Kang Tae Oh shined like never before. He played Lee Jun-ho, an employee in the legal department where Woo Young-woo worked. His character was charming, kind, and most importantly, the first man to truly see Young-woo beyond her struggles and peculiarities. The way Jun-ho interacted with her, his gaze full of tenderness, and the slow buildup of their romance made fans fall head over heels for the couple. Kang Tae Oh delivered such a natural and captivating performance that audiences simply couldn't resist. With each episode, he became more popular, and videos of his scenes in the drama went viral on social media. The actor, once just a familiar face among K-drama fans, was now in the spotlight, being featured in international articles and gaining millions of new followers. The impact was so massive that he started being called the perfect K-drama boyfriend. Unlike the usual male leads, who were often portrayed as cold and arrogant, Lee Jun-ho was a true, green flag, a character who showed genuine affection, patience, and respect. This led many to compare him to other heartthrobs in the industry and demand more leading roles for Kang Tae Oh. With all this success, it was expected that he would ride the wave of fame and star in new projects immediately. But fate had other plans. Just when his career was at its peak, he was called to fulfill his mandatory military service, leaving fans uncertain about his future. And this forced break raised the big question: could Kang Tae Oh maintain his hype even after almost 2 years away from the industry? Many actors have faced the same challenge and lost relevance over time. But if there's one thing Extraordinary Attorney Woo made clear, it's that Kang Tae Oh earned a special place in fans' hearts. And if there's one thing that drives K-drama fans crazy, it's when an on-screen couple seems to have too much chemistry to be just acting. That's exactly what happened with Kang Tae Oh and Park Yoon Bin. Since Extraordinary Attorney Woo, the two became one of the most beloved romantic pairs in K-dramas, and it didn't take long for speculation to start. What caught the public's attention the most was how Kang Tae Oh and Park Yoon Bin interacted off-camera. Behind the scenes, they always seemed extremely comfortable with each other, exchanging sincere glances and laughter. In interviews, Kang Tae Oh frequently praised Park Yoon Bin, describing her as an incredible actress and someone who made everything feel easier on set. Park Yoon Bin also praised Kang Tae Oh, highlighting how thoughtful he was and how working with him had been a special experience. These mutual compliments only fueled suspicions that there was something more between them. But what really made the rumors explode were Kang Tae Oh's reactions during the romantic scenes. While filming the kissing scenes and more intense moments, he always seemed visibly nervous, something many fans interpreted as signs of real feelings. During a promotional event, when asked about his favorite scene in the drama, Kang Tae Oh mentioned the kiss with Park Yoon Bin and was clearly embarrassed, making the audience even more convinced that there was something going on behind the scenes. However, as with almost all dating rumors involving Korean actors, no official confirmation was ever made. Both Kang Tae Oh and Park Yoon Bin kept their personal lives completely private and never gave any concrete indication that there was anything beyond friendship. But does that mean the rumors were entirely unfounded? Well, the truth is that many K-drama couples have gotten romantically involved and kept their relationships secret for years. Moreover, the way the Korean media handles celebrity relationships makes many actors prefer to avoid exposing their personal lives as much as possible. Regardless of whether they are a real-life couple or not, one thing is certain: the partnership between Kang Tae Oh and Park Yoon Bin was one of the key factors behind the success of Extraordinary Attorney Woo. After completing his mandatory military service, Kang Tae Oh is back on screen with the series The Potato Lab, which premiered on March 1st, 2025 on TVN and is available on Netflix in selected regions. The plot follows Kim Mi-kyung, played by Lee Sun-bin, a researcher obsessed with potatoes, and So Bak-ho, played by Kang Tae Oh, the director of organizational innovation at Wonhan Retail. The series stands out for its unique humor and the chemistry between the leads, offering an engaging narrative that captivates the audience. Since its debut, The Potato Lab has been gaining significant viewership, recording an average share of 5% for the first episode and 6% for the second, according to Nielsen Korea. These figures place the series among the most watched in its primetime slot. Kang Tae Oh's return in a leading role after his military service has been widely celebrated by fans and critics alike. His charismatic performance in The Potato Lab reaffirms his talent and potential to solidify himself as one of the top names in K-dramas. With the series already being considered a success, expectations for his future projects are high, and many believe he is on the right path to dominate the Korean drama industry. And with that, we wrap up our deep dive into Kang Tae Oh's journey. Stay tuned for the next chapters, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next video.